Surely as the echoes of life resound through heaven and earth, so too shall our stories remain eternal. Ancient name, take us to your fated bearer.
Am I hallucinating again?
Kachina, are you okay?
Huh? I'm not seeing things, am I? Is the Abyss playing tricks on me again?
It's okay, Kachina. It's just us. We're trying to find a way to bring you back.
Everyone, you have to listen to me. I've been investigating the Night Kingdom this entire time, and I figured out what's wrong. The Y-Up is being affected by the Abyss. I was waiting for the Y-Up to send me back, but then this really strong monster came in and almost killed me. The Y-Up saved me, even though its power is weakening, so I've been hiding from the monsters while trying to find a way to help. The Night Kingdom has become a huge mess, though. I keep hearing these awful sounds and seeing really horrible things.
Don't listen to those sounds, Kachina. The Abyss is trying to strip you of your sanity. All you need to do is stay safe and wait for us. We'll be there shortly.
It's okay. I feel so much better now that I've had the chance to talk to you guys. You don't need to worry about me. I've never been strong or special at all, really. So I don't blame anyone for forgetting about me or leaving me behind. Just know I'll find a way back. You don't have to put yourselves in danger to come rescue me.
You're always like this, Kachina. Now's not the time to act tough. We're coming for you, and that's final. I don't know what lies the Abyss has been feeding you, but I'll tell you something right now. Nobody here sees you as a burden. You're a victor of the Night Warden Wars, a hero of Natlan. All you need to do is wait for us to rescue you, and you'll get all the applause and recognition.
I'm really scared still. I don't want you to put yourselves in danger because of me.
All you need to do is place your trust in us, just like you always have. No one fights alone. We're not leaving you behind. Not ever.
Yeah, we're so close, we can't call it quits now!
Thank you. Be careful.
Looks like we've lost contact. Now comes the most dangerous part. You have to traverse the Night Kingdom in your physical form. This entrance to the Night Kingdom was left behind after an abyssal invasion. Even a brief amount of time inside could expose you to corrosion.
I know. I'm prepared for that possibility.
All right, then I wish you all the best. I'll tell Koichi to be ready just in case. She's very experienced in dealing with abyssal corruption. That face you just made. Don't tell me you two got into another argument.
No, I just feel bad for creating more work for her.
I'll go with them too, Archon. The more people, the stronger the party.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone. It really means a lot that you're willing to brave these dangers with me. And there's no time to lose, so let's get going.
Now that I've lost my power, I won't be able to provide much practical support. But I can still keep an eye on the situation from here. Eon-san, I know it's unlikely, but if you encounter a situation you can't handle...
That won't happen.
I hope not.
Body and mind. Body and mind.
Observe and know my heart.
Overruled. Rain outlines your fate.
Judgment
Dumb, Louie! Coming in hot!
recorded. Each deed will be judged. Excision required. Recorded. Each deed will be judged.
A gift from the Land Beyond!
No, my sword!
creation born, by motion stars inscribed.
Time to act. Let me read you a verse.
Is all that is mutable. Test concluded.
So we're underneath Natlan right now?
That's because in the distant past, Natlan was home to an incredibly advanced civilization ruled by dragons. Humans only established their own society after the fall of the dragons.
So these are Saurian ruins? Wait, you mean like the elemental sovereigns? They had their own advanced civilization?
Yes, a really long time ago. Very few records have survived until now, so no one really knows what the devices here are for. These ruins have been abandoned for a long time, but with the recent increase in Abyss activity, the installations around here have somehow been activated again.
So what you're saying is, we're not in for an easy trip to the Night Kingdom.
No, it's going to be obstacle after obstacle from here on out.
Why are you all laughing like that? It's creeping Paimon out.
It's the
Of course. I'm eager to get started.
Then let's go.
Seems like the road ends here. How should we get across?
As a professional trainer, I think you could stand to build up your endurance, Paimon.
Professional trainer? Paimon thought you were a warrior from the Collective of Planning.
Well, that goes without saying. But I actually work as a sports coach. I provide professional guidance for many of Natlan's popular sports. And I don't just mean physical training. I design nutrition plans as well.
Ah, so basically no sugar, no soft drinks, no grilled meat.
Yeah, we'll be here all day if you list them out one by one. It's much faster to just focus on what's good for you.
Such as?
Vegetable juice. Want some?
You know, Ian-san, Paimon feels like the two of us might not see eye to eye. Those guys look familiar.
We've fought them before. Let's go. Show no mercy.
Overrule. Rain outlines your fate.
laid bare.
Whoa, the place we need to go seems really high up.
I'm going in! Let me weave you a bird.
Transfixed.
Know my sword! Rain outlines your fate.
This is the final stretch. We just need to climb up, and we'll be there. Nothing to it.
Easy for you to say.
This must be the entrance to Pyre.
Yes.
We actually have to. Okay, Paimon just needs to psych herself up. Hey! You don't have to drag Paimon! You're pulling too hard!
Looks like we made it. This is the next. It looks so different from that overflow of energy is probably what trapped Kachina here in the first place.
From this point forward, everything we know about the real world...
Paimon's more worried about.
Do you see that patch of light on the ground? It's shining down from that fissure in the sky.
Oh, yeah. Right in front of us. So that's coming from up there?
Just like I said, our real-world knowledge doesn't apply here. We fell all this way, yet came out... If this was the real world, we'd have to climb our way back up to the entrance. But here, all we have to do is stand underneath the light and offer a prayer.
That's it? Right. We still got a job to do.
So that means all we need to do is find Kachina and bring her to this location.
Exactly. This light is streaming in from the real world. It's a link between the two.
The terrain looks difficult to navigate, and the visibility's not great either. How are we supposed to find Kachina in these conditions?
Yeah, these floating black things don't look super friendly either.
Those are all manifestations of abyssal power. Be careful.
Ghost! A talking ghost!
Calm down, I'm here to help. You're the ones who helped Vichama, right? Yes, I'm Vichama's friend, Malko. I was completely lost to this realm until I sensed a mysterious power calling out to me. It's like it was seeking me out, attempting to reassemble the pieces of who I used to be. Of course, it could only do so much. I'm sorry I can only appear before you.
No, we should be the ones apologizing. If the Spirit Speaker Stone hadn't become corrupted by the Abyss, but we had to destroy it. Otherwise, Vichama and his tribe would have been in danger.
Of course. Under the power of the stone, it felt like our souls were connected. Turns out even our regrets were exactly the same.
Whether in triumph or death.
Exactly. That may not be in the car. You're looking for a young girl from the Children of Echoes, right? I'd like to help her while I'm still in this form. Just be careful. This place has been severely...
Paimon didn't realize it had gotten this bad.
It's like a seething volcano ready to engulf our world at any moment.
Ouch!
Quick, get back here! You can't go on. Stick close to me. My power will be able to ward off attacks for the time being.
Die with the gemstone!
We won't be able to keep this up. Let's try another route. This way. Not good. More monsters.
We shouldn't waste our time on them. Let's light it up! Everybody step!
Everlasting as the moon, laid bare.
Oh, Paimon can't see anything!
It's easy to get lost here. Just stick close.
Did you hear that?
What?
Never mind. It was...
Don't scare Paimon!
I heard it too.
What did it say?
It doesn't matter. It certainly doesn't harbor good intentions.
Paimon just heard it too! Let's keep going. Paimon wants to get out of this place!
We're here, Kachina!
Oh, honey?
Looks like our reunion will have to wait until we take care of the...
Good idea. Let's go!
Overruled! Let me weave you a verse. Know my sword!
Coming in hot! A gift from the list!
Teamwork is true!
You're here! You're finally here! Thank you so much! The monster can appear from anywhere! The YUP's power helped keep me hidden, so I just tried to stay out of sight until you got here.
Had a girl. You did so...
Should we start heading back then? Actually, I have a request. Will you come visit the YUP with me? I can't exactly put it into words, but something's wrong with the Ode of Resurrection.
That was the Pyro Archon's theory as well.
In the Night Kingdom, there are 6 main totem poles representing the Wayab of each tribe. You can think of them like the body of each Wayab. Additional totem poles, like the ones around here, serve as proxies to which the Wayab can extend their consciousness. There are countless proxies scattered around the Night Kingdom. Through them, the Wayab can extend their consciousness over the entire realm and track down souls no matter where they roam. But if a proxy were to become severely contaminated, then a soul could become lost within the Night Kingdom.
Judging by the current situation, I don't think we're dealing with just one contaminated proxy. Even if we could drive back the abyssal power from one of them, that probably wouldn't even put a dent in the problem.
Still, we can't.
I agree. Getting rid of the monster might slow down.
Kachina? What's wrong?
Nothing. Just a headache.
Maybe we really should leave.
No, I'm fine. Just up ahead. I'll lead the way. Besides, I can.
Listen to me, Kachina. We'll come with you. You don't have anything to prove either.
All right, the sooner.
We've already come all this way.
Let's go.
I'll stay here and try to stall the Abyss monster.
All by yourself?
It's all right. I may not be as strong as that monster, but I'm definitely more familiar with the area. I don't have much time left. If you're anything like my friend, I'm sure you're not so go.
Thank you for everything.
You're a true hero.
No one...
Does your head still hurt? Let me help you walk.
I'm fine. I'm fine. You should know I'm made of stronger stuff than that. Wayab? Wayab! I'm back! My friends and I are here to heal you. Wayab?
So we were right. The contamination is already too severe. All right, get ready, everyone. Time to purge the abyssal energy from this place.
Careful. We've got company.
Already?
You really think that puny soul could slow me down? Courage in the face of you. He tried to get... He would have dispersed with... You may have defeated others of my kind in the past, but underestimate... No. The power of the Abyss is intoxicating. The destruction it seeks captivates like a I thought this naive little girl was an exception, but it turns out... That is the ancient names. Pride. The Pyro Archon created those grandiose ideals out of pure... Don't believe me? Then ask yourself, why is the Pyro Archon strong beyond measure, while you, Kachina...
Kachina! Give me your hand. Feel that?
Thanks, Moalani. Because I'm not alone.
You're right. But you also couldn't be more.
What?
The courage we have to stand before you and not back the power lies not, but in our commitment to upholding that ideal.
Well said!
Let's go, Kachina. It shouldn't take more than 2 of us to handle an enemy like this.
Sorry in advance.
There aren't many in Nat.
Let's ride! Woohoo! Action at the flame!
Off we go.
Right here! Drilling down!
Amazing!
We won! We actually won!
That's what he gets for underestimating you.
Fantastic work, Kachina. This makes me so unbelievable.
I'm happy too, Moalani. Together we really are unstoppable.
Huh? My ancient name is glowing? But I thought I didn't bring it with me.
It's probably a projection from the real world. but that doesn't explain why it's glowing all of a sudden.
Wait, does that mean you're...
That was a bold move. Diving headfirst into the fire to save your friend. Especially in a place so overrun with abyssal corruption. Still, seeing you pull it off was really some. Everything you said was exactly right. As isolated individuals, it took years' worth of scars. The Pyro Archon's plan will unite us as one. Only then will Tupac, a warrior from the people of the Springs. I fought against the Abyss during the invasion 500 years ago.
I've heard that name before.
Since you were able to awaken my words from your ancient name, that means you have fully embodied the aspirations of the Wyab. Under the name Umoja, you shall unite the tribes and save as long as blood still runs through your veins. Even the tiniest spark of steel against stone can ignite a flame. Its blaze will become one with the gaze of all Natlan. Even amid everlasting darkness, our bonds remain eternal.
What's wrong, Maloney?
So many memories. So that's what happened.
What do you mean? Did you just figure...
500 years ago, they foresaw the very crisis we're facing now.
We can go over the details once we get back. We shouldn't linger. I know bits and pieces, but I had no idea.
This sounds like something that's going to need a lot of explaining. Okay, that should be enough.
I hear your voice, Kachina.
Great. Well then, I'm afraid it's time to say goodbye. I was going to ask why you bestowed an ancient name upon someone like... I'll keep searching within myself for the answer.
You are already an outstanding child. You are all my most beloved children. It has always been my honor to protect, and your ancient name is just that, a name. Much like your parents chose to name you Kachina, I also gave you a name. But it need not define you. Focus on who you want to be. You are all. The story of your ancient name is for you to continue. Just like your parents. My love for... It gladdens me to see the Pyro Archon's plan move another step towards completion. But it's time for you to leave this place. Go now, my children.
I know we've never met before, Wyab, but I just wanted to thank you for encouraging Kachina.
Whoa! What's going on? An earthquake?
We're out of time.
It's the power of the Abyss. Quick, we need to...
It's a Seelie! The Seelie opened the way for us! The opening in the sky! It's closing!
We need to hurry, or we'll be stuck here.
Watch out for the falling rocks!
Quick, through the middle!
You've done well. Now come home.
We're back! The Pyro Archon.
But she's not here. Yeah, didn't she say she used it all up?
She's still in the Speaker's Chamber. What we saw in the Night Kingdom was just her consciousness.
So you're saying her consciousness did all that?
Every great display of power comes at a price. You must feel terrible, Kachina. Just hold. Let's get back to the stadium. The Pyro Archon said she'd have a doctor waiting.
I recommend getting a full checkup. Just to make sure no damage.
Paimon feels okay. What about you, Traveler? Right. You always seem to do pretty well against the Abyss.
Let's get going. We need to share what we learned in the Night Kingdom as well.
Right. The Y-Up meant—
I'll let her explain everything. Every move we make. Time to act.
Huh. There's a lot less stuff here than before.
It's good to see you all here in one piece. I know you must have a lot of questions, but let Koichi check you over first.
Thank goodness you made it back. Take a seat, everybody. All right, that should do it. I have to say, though, I've never seen anyone react to the Abyss like you, Traveler. It's like you're completely immune to its power.
He always has been special like that. He can even purify its power. Wait, now that you mention it, Paimon doesn't think she's affected either.
Given the current situation, that ability will likely play a great role in the events to
Of course. I still have patience to see, so I'll head out.
Thank you, Koichi.
All right, all right. We might not see eye to eye, but we just give it time.
Yeah.
All right. There's so much to discuss, I don't even know where to begin. You've seen it for yourselves now. The devastation in the Night Kingdom. I'll get straight to the point. Natlan is on the verge of destruction. It's very possible our nation has less than a year before total devastation.
Huh?
No.
That's right. But I've only ever disclosed that fact to the handful of people working with me to save this nation. Our looming destruction is not a recent development, but the inevitable conclusion of the disaster the Abyss initiated
Mualani told us
500 years ago. All the nations of Teyvat were invaded by the Abyss. Unlike the other nations, Natlan never had stable and deep-rooted ley lines, so we suffered the worst of the invasion. The battle against the Abyss was exceedingly long and brutal. In the end, even then, it took centuries of solving the disasters caused by the Abyss to finally, and still, this is but a superficial victory. The forces of the Abyss have merely been driven back underground. Their threat to Natlan...
I'd never have...
The problems plaguing the Night Kingdom are all the more complicated because that realm is essentially functioning as Natlan's ley line. Immediately after the war, our calculations estimated that we would have a maximum of 500 years before the Night Kingdom was completely lost. But at that time, we were a nation of the destitute. Our people no longer believed in victory. Our civilization was dying, our faith crumbling, and the line of power passed down from... If we didn't bring the nation back together, it would be... So, the Archon had a long and involved discussion with the heroes of each tribe.
So that's what happened. After finding Kachina, I encountered a strange figure who gave me a series of new memories, since the plan was mentioned in those memories. But there's still something I don't understand. Those memories showed me the Pyro Archon from back then. And it was you.
Huh? But that doesn't make any sense. The Pyro Archon is supposed to be human. It's impossible for a human...
That's right. The hardest thing for humans to overcome has always been time. Or rather, the natural limitations. A god can extend a human's life by using a certain amount of divine power, or subjecting them to a curse. But, as we all know, Natlan doesn't have gods like that. We can only rely on our own methods. A human life is like a flame destined to be extinguished. 500 years ago, I placed my life within the sacred flame. Only by dying before my time could I have the chance to wake up again.
So, in other words, this is your second life?
Yes. We only managed to defeat the Abyss all those years ago because the tribes came together as one. If the Natlan of the future was to have a fighting chance, the Pyro Archons that came after the war had to rebuild the decimated tribe. The goal was to reunite the people and restore. Once a tribe was back to its full strength, the tribe's Wyab would select a hero. The Chosen would then stand by my side in defense of our nation, just like great heroes.
So that means I'm one?
That's right. You bear the ancient name Umoja, the same one held by the hero from your tribe 500 after your adventure in the Night Kingdom. I trust you've come to fully understand the meaning of that name.
So in other words, you always knew who the Wyab were going to pick from each tribe?
Yes. According to the plan, each tribe was supposed to have been fully restored by the time I awoke. But something went wrong along the way. The 6 heroes successfully inherited the ancient names from 500 years ago, but the intel regarding the plan wasn't passed on to them. Once again, it comes down to the deterioration of the Night Kingdom. Communication between the Sacred Flame and the Wyab has been blocked.
Just like how the Ode of Resurrection failed to bring Kachina back.
Exactly. It's just another tactic the Abyss is using against us. The Abyss may not possess intelligence, but its methods certainly are. If we want to unblock that information from being passed on, my presence alone isn't enough. The ancient name-bearer must establish a greater connection to their name. So, I've tried my best to help them from the sideline. Currently, Shilonen of the Children of Echoes, Kinich of the Scions of the Canopy, and Iansan of the Collective of Plenty have all been acknowledged by their names. During your adventure, you too earned the acknowledgement of your Wyab, Mualani. In the process, you gained the memories stored within your name.
But we have less than a year!
Yes, but we have no choice. We cannot start the plan until all the heroes have been gathered. That's also why I haven't been able to take action despite the urgency of the situation.
But if you knew this whole time, why didn't you just tell me about my role in all this?
Perhaps, but the opposite could also be true. Knowing your destiny too early could mean failing to realize your full potential. Just like your determination to save Kachina, I hope...
So I suppose you're not going to tell us who the final 2 heroes are then?
That's right. Their time is yet to come. Putting pressure on them beforehand will only hinder their development. I can only trust in the judge. I have never believed I could solve this crisis alone. In fact, Natlan's salvation lies not in its Archon or any singular individual. You're quite perceptive, aren't you? I thought I might get away with avoiding the topic.
Huh? Oh, right! All of the stuff you stored here before, where did it all go?
Even though I sacrificed my power, I still needed a contingency plan to ensure you would make it back from the Night Kingdom. After all, I was the one who allowed you to take that risk. And Mualani has an important role to play in my plan. In addition to their sentimental value, the items I stored here held a much more important purpose. Fuel.
Fuel? So...
Yes. The stories embodied by those items are certainly important, but there's an even more significant trait they all share. Every item belonged to a hero of Natlan. Over time, they became imbued with a certain amount of contending fire from being carried on their own. Each item's power is limited, but together they're combined. By burning those items, I was able to activate the contending fire stored within them to open the boundary between the two worlds. It was a rather crude approach, so all their power was depleted in an instant.
But weren't they all precious treasures? That's exactly why I dragged you all here. No matter what, I never wanted the Pyro Archon to have to use that power.
You have nothing to be sorry for. You all deserve my thanks, actually. And then, it would only be a matter of time before the children of Echo... Besides, when those heroes... If they knew those items helped save the present-day heroes of Natlan...
Even when you put it that...
There's no... The people and the events of the past are... If you still have regrets, let them fuel your resolve in the battles. Your deeds will become new legends and nurture new...
Well, we'd still like to return the favor.
Well, now that Kachina has returned, we can finally... And we could all use the rest, that's for sure. Plus, try not to let it get to you. It's important to stay calm. All right.
When I was young, I used to sit by the hot springs and listen to the stories of warriors from all over Natlan. They attract people from all walks of life. Friends come easy here. The people of the springs have never claimed the hot springs as their own private property. It's been really nice, seeing the children of my tribe get older. I've witnessed their energy, yet even when they cause trouble, I never managed to hold on to my anger for long. I'm certain Mualani will become a great warrior when she grows up. One day, when I'm no longer in fighting form, I'll come here and tell stories to all the children. Just like... So you better get busy, Pyro Archon, or I'll end up running out of stories.
Our nation is engulfed in darkness. Our tribes stand divided, and the Abyss is a cunning enemy. One that I faced in battle many times. My rage will never know absolution, and my power will no longer aid you in victory. But you came to me because you knew you could convince me with just a single sentence. I understand your choice. The heroes of today will forge the path ahead with blood and fire. Just remember to earn us the victory we are owed. Otherwise, rest assured, I'll find a way to collect the debt. For Natlan.
So, you're gonna head 500 years in the future to serve as the Pyro Archon again? But what about the you from right now? You're just gonna die.
You can't ask her those questions and expect her to answer, my dear. The decision is hers to make, and she deserves our support. We will do everything we can to rebuild the tribes. Don't you worry. Even across time, we will all do our part to fight for Natlan's future.
Yeah, Mom's right. We'll always believe in you, sis. Seriously, though? Dad should be here. Where is he?
I imagine he didn't know what to say, so he chose not to come at all. Don't take it to heart, my dear. That's just who he is. Just remember, no matter what happens in the future, we will always love you.
I'll come find you one day. I know I can't live that long, but I'll think of something. There has to be a way for us to meet again one day. If there's an answer out there somewhere, I'm gonna find it. So, don't forget about me.
If that's your decision, then you have my full support, Archon.
May our children live to see such a lovely son.
For Natlan!
No one fights alone.
The rules are my legacy. They shall grant us the
War forged the six tribes.
Who will be the...
We are the inherit, those who grew along, those who forged. That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
Body and mind. Time to act. Body and mind.
Koichi! You here for the victory feast too?
Oh, no. I knew Chaska would be here. It's not that I don't want to...
Ah, well, you two...
She didn't cause any trouble during...
Yeah, she was super helpful.
That's good.
Is there a reason you asked? You were pretty outspoken.
Maybe it seemed unreasonable, picking that her impulse to fight is extreme...
So what you're saying is...
Okay, so maybe... Anyway, I'm just glad you were...
What? Do you really have to go...
No way. Chaska never... I appreciate the understanding. Oh, and if you ever need a doctor, you know who to find.
Huh. Who would have thought there was a deeper reason behind... In the end, it's all the Abyss's fault.
Let's give a huge round of applause to our brave young warrior, Kachina!
Well done. Thank you, everyone.
I always knew you could do it, with so much potential.
You're one to talk. Don't think I didn't know you were the first person to abandon your team.
I had no choice. My friend...
Oh, really? So you weren't just trying to get ahead?
I wasn't, I swear. I just happened to find that bearer injured in the wild, so I stopped to when he insisted on repaying the favor. What was I supposed to do? I'm just one.
But the fact of the matter is that after your departure, everyone else started thinking about swapping teams too.
I'm really sorry, Kachina. It was wrong of us to abandon.
It's amazing that you.
So, what up?
Our team captain drank too much the night before the competition and turned up late to the stadium on the day.
Alright. There's no need, dear friends. Firstly, I'm grateful to my friends and our great Archon for helping to bring me. This traveler and his companion Paimon are some of the strongest people I've ever met. If they were allowed, they've agreed to let me learn from them. With their help, I believe I can become even stronger still. And let's not forget my good friends, Moalani, Chaska, Kanich, and Ayan-san. They all helped the Traveler and Paimon figure out a way to bring me back from the Night Kingdom. They too deserve to be called our heroes. So, please get—
Well said!
I'll drink to that.
How does it feel being—
To be honest, it's a bit overwhelming.
Well, you better get used to it. Next.
Hey, please don't—
Ah, you're here. Have some—
How did you know? That's Paimon's—
You look like you've still got questions, because the thought of telling them you could just as easily point— Imagine if I said, I couldn't make them— Besides, every generation will have its heroes, this one included. Or, of course—
Paimon's suddenly remembering that poor—
Yes, it was. From what I've been able to piece together, I can conclude with the reason she played an instrumental role in rebuilding the scions of the Canopy tribe. Still, it was an impressive achievement. You feel lost. This is a war, and there can be no war without loss. I am already— The people of Natlan look to me as their Archon.
Yeah, doesn't that mean—
I suppose, but even if the future ends in destruction, and it's precisely— This is a pivotal moment. Well, 3, to be precise. There's one further. Your resistance to the corrupting power of the Abyss is truly— If you agree to join us, you will not only gain my full support and—
Ancient names can—
They can. Several strict conditions must be met, but possessing an ancient name would mean that your adventures in Natlan are recorded in full. The Ode of Resurrection may have temporarily lost its power, but still, just like in the Night Kingdom, I will be there for you. That is a—
Yeah, we can't just ignore the—
Wonderful. Then I'll reach out to Shilon and— We've never forged an ancient name for an Outlander before.
My lord, we've received word that the Pyro Archon has lost much of her power. Although your injury complicates things, this is most certainly the opportunity.
Victory and defeat are rules, not outcomes. As for you, I must confess, I did not expect that little trick of yours to save the day.
No matter how dense the fog, as long as the sun remains, we cannot turn day into night. She could have dispelled it. She simply chose not to. You don't have much time. And you're injured on top of that. What do you plan to do next?
I'm beginning to see just how useful you may turn out to be. You heard something.
tough for Natlan lately. There are more and more commissions from the Adventurers Guild, and they're all related to the Abyss. Just waiting around won't do us any good. Let's go and see if there's anything we can do to help.
Time to act.
I see.
No worries at all, since we're facing the same enemies.
All right. Thank you.
Hi, Catherine. It's us. Got any new commission?
Ah, you two have come just in time. I've got some good news. Given how the Abyss has ramped up its activities lately, we can know. So the Pyro Archon suggested that the Scions of the Canopy and the Adventurers Guild focus on collecting and disseminating intel. That way, we can stay informed of everything. Once we receive word of enemy activity, we can notify the nearest camp and the stationed forces can take immediate action. Yes, precisely. This should also allow us to focus on gathering information rather than running around and trying to tackle everything at once. So please also take a chance.
So that's the plan. Whew, we can finally stop and take a break. Paimon knows that. It's not like...
The movements of the Abyss are always unpredictable. Once the disaster is over...
Oh, right. Most people have no idea. Huh? Is that the Traveler and Paimon? Hello! Oh, hey, Kachina! Are you... Yep. Now really isn't the time to stay home. I heard that the Pyro Archon is gathering warriors to be stationed in the more remote areas. Don't think... Oh, by the way, Shilonin told me that she was ordered to forge you an ancient... She said that she's all set, and we can... Wow! So we'll finally get to meet Shilonin, the legendary forger of ancient names! Shilonin is a true master. Not only can she forge ancient names, she's always got a pile of commissions on her plate. So you usually have to wait a while before she finishes some. Well, I've already signed up as a... She wouldn't turn me away, right? Hey, have some confidence in yourself, Kachina. After all, you're already a... On second thought, maybe I'll just find a hole in the ground to jump into and hide for a while.
Body and mind. Time to act.
Shilonin, I brought the person who... He's super amazing, and I've already learned...
Ah, yes, so I've heard. So young, and yet you've already got quite the reputation. Wait, are you Outlanders?
Yep, we're travelers who just arrived in Natlan not too long ago.
No, I mean, I was aware that you're travelers. It's just no one told me that you're Outlanders.
Huh? You're saying the Pyro Archon didn't tell you?
No, the only thing she said is that a new hero had pledged himself to the plan. But we'd need to forge an ancient name to ensure he'd be able to return safe and sound. And she did mention that it would be quite difficult to forge an ancient name for them, but at the time, I thought she was just commenting on my skills. But I seem to understand where the true difficulty lies now.
Are you...
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm used to it, really. I just need a moment to process things. The Pyro Archon's requests are always difficult to fulfill, and we used to argue a lot. Honestly, it's probably for the better that she didn't bring this up at the time. Anyway,
I can't argue with her if she isn't here, and it'd be pointless to take my anger out on someone else. But, just because I understand her rationale doesn't make me... As you probably know, an ancient name is a symbol of a hero's spirit and glory, which grows even richer and heavier as generations of successors. We forge ancient names by engraving the heroic deeds of an individual who will become the first hero of that particular name.
Yeah, I saw count.
But they were all performed outside of
Yeah, that's right.
Then those deeds haven't been recorded by the Night Kingdom. To take it one step further, even if you had performed heroic deeds in Natlan, as an Outlander, your only memories and experiences that have been acknowledged by the Wyab can be used as a basis for an ancient name. Even the greatest of craftsmen cannot create something out of thin air.
Seems the Wyab don't want just anyone to get a name, huh?
Mawika, of all people, should know better than anyone, yet she's still entrusted the task of...
Oh, Paimon gets it. Nobody's happy being asked to do the impossible. Why do I feel like this has happened before? I think last time, Shilonen just ended up running dozens of laps around the hills nearby.
Ugh, don't remind me. Let's just focus on how we can pull this off. How to achieve the impossible.
You mean you're...
Well, what else can I do? What if she gave me this order? Then she believes the ancient name is an indispensable part of her plan, and that I'll be... In other words, the order is an...
Whoa, not only has she accepted the task, but now she's looking for silver lining? Yeah!
The key is getting the Wyab to somehow acknowledge the Traveler's existence, and...
We heard the voice of a Wyab when we were in the Night Kingdom before. We even had a whole conversation. If we can talk to her again, maybe we can figure...
Well, every tribe has their own Wyab. How do we know if the one you met is indeed the best one for us to talk to? Plus, considering the unprecedented nature of this situation, I have a feeling that the acknowledgement of one Wyab alone would... I don't know. We need to find a consultant who's an expert on all things Night Kingdom and Wyab. The first person who comes to mind is Lali at the Masters of the Nightwind. The one we call Granny Eatstali.
Oh, we've heard that name before. We used her spirit speaker stone to find a person who can make something like that must be...
Still, she's older now and quite eccentric. It's hard to even book a meeting with her, given that she's... I've heard that to get her help, you have to be extremely patient with her.
I hate to break it to you, but...
Huh. Why is that? I mean, didn't she already help you before? And you even managed to save Kachina?
Well, yeah. At the cost of her spirit speaker stone being split into two. Huh?
Great going, Mawika. We're already off to a rocky start here. In that case, I guess your only option is to try to emphasize that this is an important order from the Pyro Archon. Hope I'll also write you a letter on your behalf.
Oh! Let's ask Kanich to deliver the letter. He understands the whole situation. Paimon sure hopes a Hal won't interrupt when he's talking, though.
All right, Kanich is a seasoned negotiator.
Great! Then I'll...
please just give me a moment to write the letter, and we can meet up near...
Sounds good! We'll take a stroll...
We meet again. Kachina told me everything. I'll also take this chance to explain what happened to the Spirit Speaker Stone.
I'm sorry to put this on you, Kanich. It's just...
It's alright. We're all working for the sake of the Pyro Archon's plan, after all. Everyone here understands how
Oh, wait, so Kachina and the Traveler also know about the plan?
Mm-hmm. Because we all saw a hero of the past rematerialize right before our eyes. And then Mualani said that a ton of knowledge and memory suddenly the Pyro Archon explained everything when we came back from the Night Kingdom, including the reason behind the appearance of the hero.
Right. She mentioned there are 6 heroes and that Shilonen is one of 4 that have already been...
Oh, well, then I suppose there's no need to keep any secrets between us. Having companions walk by your...
I have another piece of intel to share. We've pretty much identified the person who rescued the captain in the stadium of the sacred... His name is Auroron, and he also hails from the Masters of the Nightwind. However, he spent most of his life living out in the wilderness by himself. That's why his disappearance went unnoticed. By the time Citlali finally realized that he was gone...
Citlali?
That's right. Auroron was an orphan raised by the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind and many other kind-hearted people in his...
Odd, huh?
Given how the Masters of the Nightwind love to babble about dreams and revelations, I've never met Auroron, but if they can...
That's right. So in that sense, Auroron and Citlali actually...
Huh. Makes sense. But Paimon wonders how Citlali could be the first one to notice Auroron's...
As of now, we still haven't been able to confirm... Citlali is probably eager to prove that Auroron hasn't betrayed his people.
Huh, so if I'm following, you mean we'll help her...
Yes. If you're all... Even though I don't think Citlali is the kind of person to turn down an order from the Pyro Archon, working together with us will help her focus.
Yeah! Plus, we kinda owe her one anyway.
Ah, this is a pretty well thought out plan. Then, yeah, I'll leave...
Sure. I'll head out.
Take care out there, Kanich. I'll be heading back as well.
Okay, then let's part ways.
Time to act.
Come on!
All right,
Show me your...
let's finish this fast.
Out of the way or get blown
Rain
away!
outlines your fate. Rain Cutter. Everybody stand!
Alrighty, let's finish this. That was quick.
Yes, you are. Qualified after all.
Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
I'm all out of nuts. Better call it a week.
Late bear, witness my rise.
Witness the power of God. I'm going in!
That was quick.
I'm good.
Ah, something with which to commemorate this occasion.
Oh, it's time to meet up with Shilonen. What's up? Hey, Shilonen, how's everything going?
Oh, hi, Traveler. I have bad news. See, Lolly did not reply to our request. Although,
Huh? You mean she didn't even bother to give Kenichi a response?
Yeah, well, she can be also quite but let's go to the stadium and see if we can meet her there.
That's true. Let's... Paimon doesn't see anybody.
Well, we tried to be as considerate.
That might be true, but this is still a request from the Pyro Arc.
A subject? Well, yes, Mawika is our leader, but that doesn't mean there's any kind of tall barrier. The only thing is that she often has very high expectations.
Huh. So even though she's super powerful, it sounds like she's actually pretty down to earth and easy to get along. Unlike that old hag Granny Eatstily, right? Does she think she can ignore us just because she's famous? You all talk about her like she's some kind of huge deal, but she didn't even bother to reply to our letter! Seriously, if she didn't want to come, she could at least let us know. If that's what aging does to you, Paimon never wants to get old.
Oh, really? So, that's how you see me?
Huh? Who's there? Who's talking next to Paimon?
Oh, don't mind me. I'm just a disgruntled old hag, right?
Huh? See, Lolly.
Wait, you're Seat Lolly? You're...
Yes, Granny Eatsley. But emphasis on Eatsley, not Granny. You must know this trope from light novels, surely. They use it all the time. The young man who's actually the oldest person in the room. The girl next door who turns out to be a seasoned veteran. The wise sage who... Oh, wipe that look off your face! You've seriously never seen an older lady that doesn't look her age? Okay, well, don't go thinking it's a trick either. See? I'm barely wearing any makeup.
Did I forget to mention, she's called Granny, but she's actually pretty young. It was an honest mistake. I guess we've just gotten used to it.
I'm sorry. So, how old are you actually?
What? How dare you?
Paimon really didn't mean to offend you, it's just that... your kid... Oh, Paimon just wanted to apologize, but no...
It was my idea to invite you here, Seat Lolly. So...
All right. I was only joking. I didn't mean to chastise anyone. There's really no need to take all this so seriously. I received Kenichi's letter and was planning to attend this meeting. Since I had already decided to come, I figured there was no need to draft a reply that simply said, but... It's also natural for people to get held up by one thing or another as they're trying to leave the house. It certainly, at first, I was thinking of quietly sneaking over, but since you were already here waiting for me, I started to think about how I should phrase my apology. Only to hear you all talking smack about me. Anyway, that's the whole story.
Was she feeling...
When the Masters of the Night Wind say they struggle dealing with...
Anyway.
Correct. The situation...
I see. So Mawika has asked you to forge an ancient name for an out, and you've also heard all about Auroron. I must say, he's always been a good kid. I can't see him joining the Fatui of his own.
Yeah, that's what we came here to ask you. We'll help bring Auroron back if you help us solve the problems of...
I suppose I'll just call you Traveler for now. Traveler, come here. Let me take a good... Wealth leads to unending conflicts between people. Yet you alone transcend the value of gold. Baleful thunder and wrathful waves bring terror to mortal hearts. Yet again and again, you've braved them to find new worlds. A weary yet free soul. Even the most... Those are all the things that I could see in you. You've experienced far more than even most mortals could dream of. You possess the heart of a sincere hero, along with the conviction to lift a torch above your head and walk headlong into the night. Huh? Don't move. There's something here.
Huh? What thing? Don't scare Paimon. Is the Traveler gonna be okay?
Shoo! That should do it. You've just returned from the Night Kingdom, so some fragments of souls were still stuck to your body. No need to worry. I've just cleared out the last of them. It's nothing as serious as that. If left unattended, the most it could do is stir up some chaos in your mind, and generally worsen your mood.
Well, in that case, better to get rid of them.
It was nothing. Shilonen, let's follow your proposal. Once you've brought Auroron back, I'll take you to—
The Lord of the Night? But don't we need to talk to the Wyab of the tribe?
Something this important is beyond their jurisdiction. Only the Lord of the Night can decide whether we can grant an ancient name to— The Lord of the Night is an ancient entity that rules over the entire Night Kingdom, constantly borrowing the power of the sacred flame to combat corrosion from the abyss.
Oh, so you're basically saying it's even more powerful than the Wyab of the tribes. Well, that sort of makes sense, being the lord of the entire Night Kingdom and all.
Not exactly. Just listen carefully to what I'm about to tell you. But I will need to prepare a few more things if we are to hold a ceremony to achieve the—
I can go. It'll probably be a long—
Sounds good. Then we'll go with St. Lolly to track down Auroron.
Phew, the Fatui are nothing to scoff at, so please.
Yep, we'll be sure to play it.
All right, now it's time for us to catch that brat. Oh, I'm sorry I made you wait earlier. It was actually because I decided to— He has always lived alone. And I found a broken jar in his house. And interestingly enough, I saw some slash marks in the house that did not match any of our local weapons. My guess is they were left by Snezhnayan.
Oh, sounds like the Fatui broke into his house and took him hostage.
But why would they kidnap a kid who just spends his days living in the country and raising aphids? That's not to say that I believe he's totally innocent, of course. Since he's the only one who was kidnapped out of everyone in Natlan, he must have done something to attract their attention. In any case, I'm truly sorry to put you—
You can count on—
All right, then let's start by heading to where—
Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention. What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please. Something you wish to report? Go on. You have my undivided attention.
I forgot the lyrics.
What could the children be up to? Never mind. Let them do as they please.
This is the spot. An eyewitness claimed. I don't know how much you're willing to believe me, but Auroron really is a good kid. I see no reason why he'd suddenly get involved with a Fatui. I'm convinced that, however...
Didn't Kanich say that she's a big...
Auroron? He learned a lot from us. And once he reached adulthood, he built himself a house out in the countryside. He spends most of his days growing vegetables. So oh well, let's keep looking. He's been raising phlogiston aphids for a long time. Let's follow the phlogiston trail.
Huh? What trail?
Oh, right. I forgot. Here. How about now?
What do you see? Whoa,
That's right. I used a spell to temporarily transfer a portion of my senses to you.
Wow, you can even share your...
It requires a very rare spell that most people... When I held your hand just... Anyway, we'll need...
Over here, this way! See, Lolly might say a lot of deep and confusing stuff, but this spell of hers is really something.
What was that? What does she mean by deep and confusing? As far as elderly shamans go... but is my way of speaking still not trendy enough? I've already tried... Or perhaps I'm still not fashionable enough? But that can't be, right?
Huh? Was that Seat Lolly's voice?
Now that I think about it, it's a good thing I found some helpers this time. Oh? They appear to be feeling quite confident. Looks like our work will go smoothly.
Hey, looks like there's a new camp over there!
Let's go take a look. That little brat, I swear. I just hope he hasn't gotten himself into any real trouble.
Yeah, judging by
Wait. The phlogiston here is a bit... Let me see.
Paimon sees a small shape?
This is a distress signal for the Masters of the Night Wind. Only someone from our tribe would recognize it.
We've got to leaving such a subtle mark implies that he was trying to be discreet. In other words, he was probably under the Fatui's watch. If they notice us, we can just charge in and fight them to the death. But what if my darling grandson is also there? No. I've got to be careful.
There are traces of people staying here too.
Wait a second. The phlogiston around here is jumbled up. I can also smell a mix of elements in the—
Kaniche told us that you were super amazed.
It's about time. There are signs of a struggle here, judging from what's left on the scene.
Do you still remember the little mark we found before? Paimon's thinking, what if Auroron wanted to leave another distress signal?
Given there are 2 signals, I'll take this direction. Auroron, what the heck were you doing? It's one thing to trouble me, but now I had to bring other people into this as well.
And Traveler, did you hear all of that as well? Once Seatlolly left, that voice went away as well. Paimon even tried calling her name inside Paimon's head, but there was no response. So you were thinking the same thing. Paimon also, she did say that she was quite adept at this spell, and it doesn't sound like she's had any trouble with it in the past. If you think about it, she's really got a lively inner world. It paints quite a different picture from Paimon. Paimon sees some traces here. Let's follow them and see if we can find anything up ahead. Did you find something? So we can't tell. That's weird. The phlogiston trail suddenly stops, but he can't have just evaporated into thin air.
So, you can hear the sounds of the wind from beneath the earth. I'm very sorry, but please do not move. I apologize that our first meeting has to take place like this. It's just that you're much like one of those animals with ears that perk up as soon as it senses danger in their environment. And given your combat proficiency, I would not have been able to gain an advantage over you if you were anywhere else in the world. However, you're now... Hello, Traveler. I'm Auroron, the one you've been searching for. Ah, the Fatui's custody. I see. So even Granny has told you that I was coerced by the Fatui. I'm afraid you've been brought here by a lie. like a false omen, and my friend and I only left those traces to lure you here. Deceiving you was never our true intent, however. It was simply the fastest and most feasible way for us to set up a meeting.
Greetings, traveler from afar.
Be careful with this traveler. His soul is temporarily restrained by us, and it appears to have become more fragile in the process. It's taking all my concentration to hold on to him.
It was I who tasked Auroron with leaving the traces to lead you here, and I who used the Master's ritual to bring your soul to the Night Kingdom. I've heard much about you from the past encounters you've had with my colleagues. Given the present situation in Natlan, I would like to sincerely request I will use the opportunity to explain my goals and motivations to you, as well as why I mistrust Malwika, the Pyro Archon. If you would like to hear our intel, then find us to the east of the stadium. But remember, not a word.
You will see me again once you return to reality. No matter what I say, please, help me keep this a secret. This is all to avoid dragging Granny into this
Hey, what happened just now? You suddenly collapsed and stopped responding!
Hey, why are you sitting?
See, Lolly! He froze for a moment and then...
Could it have been those leftover remnants from the Night Kingdom? Do you have any itches or pain? Don't worry. We can take a short break. Sorry, I know I asked for your help. But had I known you were feeling
If you're feeling sick, you should just say...
A seasoned traveler must know in any case. Need to be
feeling better yet, traveler?
All right, let's get... I followed my phlogiston trail earlier to a...
Oh, so it's close by. Then let's head over right away.
Well, I recruit, but if you want to... Look over there.
Huh? I don't think she sees someone in the middle of...
That's Auroron.
All right, we'll take the lead.
Hey, quit daydreaming. Don't you have work to do?
I cannot see... Without the sun, I cannot see the truth. You are currently blocking the lights.
Huh?
Wow.
St. Lolly's struggling to control.
Are you on, Mike? Still trying to resist? You've got no idea who you're up against!
Go, Lumi!
Let's light it up! Everybody stand!
Looks like I went too far.
Auroron!
Granny!
Paimon knows she's called Granny Eats to Lead, but it's...
And greetings to you too. Gramps?
What did you just call him?
Gramps? Is that not right? You're Granny's friend, are you not?
How many times have I told you? It doesn't work like that! There are a lot of people who look about the same age as me. You can't go-
Oh, wait. He's not a child, is he? Don't tell Paimon.
Oh, your words.
Why are you so upset? You can just...
Of course I'm not a child. It's just Granny always... Exactly.
But if you keep that up, then everyone's going to be...
And do you think saying all of this is gonna save you from a scolding? Haven't I told you 100 times since...
Be wary of beasts prowling around.
Oh, so you do remember, and you won't always be able to rely on other people...
I'm sorry, Granny.
Next time?
No, they just asked me a lot of questions.
Okay.
Yes.
So...
Because they said they would need my help from there on.
Hey! Even if the truth that you see will soon...
I'm sorry.
Forget. We can submit the details of this camp. Let's clean this place up and get back to the city.
Sounds good.
You're...
Yes, I...
Now's...
Recite the 3 warnings.
Huh? No!
How exactly did the masters...
Oh.
I see.
That's right.
Now that you know Auroron...
We'll give her a full report.
Will I need...
Technically, yes.
Sure.
Understood.
I understand. Thank you. And thank you too, Grant.
Well, at least you won't need...
Traveler, Paimon, thank you very... Once Auroron is settled, I'll go talk to Sheila.
Oh, thank you!
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. Come with me, Auroron.
Goodbye, Gramps.
We're finally done. Alright, it's time to find some grub, huh? What is... What? That captain? Sorry. Paimon just didn't see the... Oh, that Auroron. What is he up to? He sounded earnest in all that stuff about protecting St. Lolly and being forced to help the Fatui, when he's actually been a willing accomplice all along. Yeah, you're right. Still, Paimon appreciates you telling her about this. Paimon, we still have another whole day...
Staring into my eyes is ill-advised. I can't promise you'll like what you see.
Weird. Paimon doesn't see anyone. Oh.
was that?
Good evening. Nice to see.
It's you. You should.
I'm terribly sorry.
And what's with you apologizing all the?
You're right. Granny tells me that too. Huh. Come to think of it, you remind me of her. Sometimes you two.
Oh, so you're gonna call Paimon Granny too?
Well, I could. It's all clear. Over to you.
Excellent. The fact that you showed up proves that I was right about your character. Yet, there's been a lot of talk about you. Child told me that you're passionate about the unknown and willing to take. If we allow the current state of things to continue, we will inevitably clash. I've long heard of your exploits across the nations. Though you have crossed swords with my... And once you've learned the truth that the Pyro Archon Malwika would never willingly share with you, you may just find...
I assume you've already been informed of the Pyro Archon's plan. In order to defeat the Abyss and save Natlan, she still needs 2 more heroes to appear.
Wait, how did you know that? Never mind.
I've long kept a close eye on her plan. To be frank, it's an exceedingly risky plan. Will the heroes really appear? And even if they come to her, will their power be enough to drive the Abyss back? If any part of the plan goes awry, all of Natlan, even all of Teyvat. Now, you may have been led to believe that this is the only plan available to her.
An emergency?
Yes. A way to keep Natlan intact, even if her... Whether this stems from hesitation... My fear is that given the enormity of the decision, she will be reluctant to confront the dire reality we face until it is... We have to make the decision for her. Here at...
Yeah, do you have any evidence for all this? Just besides, wasn't it you who tried to seize the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa?
I knew you'd be clever enough to see. That's right. I did not seek the Gnosis for the Tsaritsa. Since I was defeated in battle, I must put to rest my thoughts about the Gnosis. But even so, my desire to save Natlan, and now, I have found a new way to solve the...
Someone's here.
Huh? The captain disappeared!
Something is rapidly approaching.
Something? Bad news, chump! It's your granny!
See, Lolly?
I knew something was amiss after we were separated. Hidden ceremonial tools, an unconscious traveler. How dare you go behind our backs like this, Auroron? Colluding with... Oh, here we go again! Cat got your tongue, huh?
I'm not trying to avoid anything.
Oh! And now you're
I'm sorry, Granny.
You! That's it! Where are my tools? I swear if...
Wait, Lolly! Please, calm down. We, still learned, so maybe just save the scolding for...
Listen well. You're right, traveler. In all my years, I've never had a child cause me so much grief. Why did you help the captain? No answer? Think you're Really? Just use your brain for a second. You've always been a good kid. Why would you throw-
I'm sorry that you have to hear all this. You're very kind. Most people would have fled by now. Not every...
Oh? You dare gossip between yourselves and...
sorry.
Sorry, Grant. You say all the right
who's Aoife?
That's irrelevant. Auroron, if you're still thinking about that so-called duty, then please...
Seems they've started talking about...
That's not it. I know you tend to get down on yourself when you're upset, but I can tell I really hurt you this time.
His voice. Auroron! Where have you gone?
It sounds like he's somewhere super far away, but isn't he right here in front of him?
I'm really sorry. It's up to all of us to do everything we can to save Natlan.
Get back here this instant! Auroron!
What just happened? How would...
It's a trick of his. If you grind spores into a powder and spray it in the air, it can be manipulated to create an illusion. He pulled it off flawlessly. You must... little brat.
Whoa, that's a little extreme.
I'm sorry for interrupt. Auroron probably did everything he could to get away because he knew it. We've got quite... Do you two have some time?
All right, it's been a...
Then let's go. We can find somewhere to sit down and talk. Food and drinks?
Really? That's right. See, Lolly has gotten a lot... he's right. We're seasoned adventurers.
Hey, come on.
Are you sure, that's...
Do you see two people standing by the door? They look like spitting.
What?
Huh? How could that be? I guess my mind isn't as sharp.
Do you think she's...
There you go, miss. Oh my! It's not ever.
Oh, so you...
Of course.
Wait, so you call her Granny T...
Well, given our age... Huh? Oh, please, Granny. I wouldn't dare. All right, that's enough.
Seat Lally? Seat Lally?
Who's that? You got... you chumps, come around. I mean, come on.
Granny Seat Lally, you're not a monster.
Exactly. And while we're at it, I'm not some lazy slacker either. Oh yeah. And I have to mentor all the new kids. Hey, new kid. Yeah, you. Don't play dumb. Didn't I teach you how to find That's more like it. About dang time someone showed me a little respect. Yeah, Granny's a heart. Did she just behind this pitch black curtain? She's meditating again. She does this one.
Is this another specialty of...
No, I'd say it's an ability. Warning, warning. Red. Huh? Traveler?
What's wrong?
I'm gonna hurl. Hang on.
You had Paimon worried. Paimon really thought you were about to...
How embarrassing. I'm sorry you had to see me like that.
okay?
There's so much that I...
Why not? Of course.
Please. No, that wasn't my...
Actually?
Huh?
Yeah.
So...
It's okay, Sweet Lolly.
I can't take it anymore! Why do these things happen to me? Hearing me mumble under my breath is one thing, but hearing what I mumble in my own head? That's too much! It's just like when you're rolling on the floor in your pajamas, but you forget to lock the door, and someone bursts in to deliver cabbages and sees the whole thing!
So that,
It happens to people in general, okay? Doesn't matter if you're 200 years old or 1,000 years old. Everyone rolls around in their pajamas sometime. Take a walk with me.
Looks like she's completely given up. Like those criminals who just...
Well...
Wow, it's beautiful! Oh no, what do we do?
I was an expression, okay? Let's just have a casual
Really? You don't seem like the kind...
Well, I guess that... And you're right. I'm just an eccentric old...
What? You're just a regular... Well, you are powerful.
Some are. What about you? Are you...
We don't find you scary at all.
That's because I make people realize... Oh, not to...
We believe you. Shilonen has full faith in your abilities, and Auroran didn't seem scared of you.
Yes, but Mawika already told you about her plan. Auroran's... The reason being, his soul is incomplete. No one knows who his parents were. The Masters of the... A possibility. The ceremony would allow...
Wait, that doesn't sound right.
Now, when damage occurs to the Night Kingdom, the ceremony can send... I wasn't... When the chief asked... Of course, in my tribe, death is rarely something to fear. But what kind of message would we be sending? It's not right. So, when I learned the plan was... Everyone thought he would be happy he survived. He asks this question.
Wait, what?
He knows that. But maybe he...
Traveler, didn't the captain say he found a way to solve the crisis? Anyway, we can't just let things go on like... You don't look so...
Probably drank too much. Boogie! Forget...
Hey, we're friends, aren't we?
Good point. Friends. I like the sound of that.
Auroran's probably back with the captain, don't you think? You mean about the backup plan? Yeah, you're right. But she's probably... noisy outside. Pirates still haven't sleep. Well, guess we should see what's going on.
You're already here.
Wow, you're up early. That's impressive, especially after all the drinking last night.
Let's not. Anyway, I was also woken up by the commotion. I heard many areas have been attacked by the Abyss, including the Masters of the Nightwind.
The Abyss attacked again? Are you sure?
I'll be fine. The stadium could always use more manpower. I'm done making I was the one who vouched for it. But I should. As for the ancient name, once we handle this crisis, thank you.
She left in a hurry. Looks like a...
Traveler, over here! Perfect.
Oh, you're all here!
Just my way of saying how.
Alright, but can we get a quick...
The Abyss suddenly attacked the Collective of Plenty, the Masters of the Nightwind, the Children of Echoes, and a number of...
Yes, and the attacks are...
The tribes have plenty of defenses, so they're safe for now. Chaska and I have been
I plan on heading back to the Collective of Plenty.
What about you, Mualani? Where are you gonna go?
I'll go help the Children of Echoes. They're the What about you guys? We could go together. Yeah, that does sound important.
That would be pretty.
It'll be fine. Your tribe...
Let's part ways here for now. And most importantly...
Oh, and...
Can we...
Alright, let's hurry up and talk to...
Oh, it's you two. Look, I'm very interested in your recent...
That's alright, we're also in a hurry. We're gonna go...
What? So he thinks my plan is too risky. I shouldn't underestimate the Fatui's ability to gather intelligence. I will answer you honestly, but I can use the power of the Gnosis to save Natlan. But the Gnosis would drain all the souls and memories from the Night Kingdom and weave them into a giant net, which would surround the ley lines and protect them against...
Wait, you can use souls to weave a net?
Yes. It means sacrificing those souls in the process. The Night Kingdom not only houses the souls of the dead, even given the enormity of the price. Now it's true, both plans come at a risk. But after weighing our option, Natlan is unique among the nations of Teyvat. Given the having a contingency plan is our still. This has always been a well-kept secret.
Oh, one more thing? The captain said he found another...
Without the Gnosis, he should have no other option. Seems like our only path forward. Judging by your expression, you must have...
Not even a little!
Maybe it was out of caution, so now that you have your answer...
You scared Paimon.
That's a good thing. Oh, and as for the captain, the intelligence officers we assigned to the Fatui should be back soon.
That's great! Sounds like we just have to wait a little longer.
Not just yet, don't worry. I just need to...
Wait! You're going to fight in person?
That's true. I'm far less powerful than a god, no matter how you look at it. My duty is on... I just think there's strength in number. Anyway, I've told the chiefs of each tribe to strengthen their defenses. Now, Paimon's
a little worried about how people will react.
Yes, but that won't be the only...
Alright, we should head out. Maybe we...
Kachina!
They've all made it out. It's the Traveler and Paimon! They're here!
What's the situation?
There's a trapped caravan that needs our help. We need to rescue—
We'll go together.
I'm coming.
Stay safe. We've got this. Letting brave names echo!
I really thought I was done for. I can't thank—
Don't worry about it. We're just glad you're okay. Let's see. Your goods look fine too. Guess the Abyss isn't after Mora.
That should be the last abyssal pylon near the children. By the way, where's St. Lolly?
The Masters of the Nightwind also got attacked, so she went back to help her tribe.
Yeah, that makes sense. Alright, this isn't a good...
Looks like a few people were hurt after all.
The Abyss? Before...
I wasn't in charge or still. Sleeping on the wet grass was pretty uncomfortable, but it was worth it.
You mean the situation in the... it's impossible not to...
And we still don't know when the final two heroes are
That just means we need to buy the Pyro Archon more.
You really are an eternal—
Why, thank you. I guess it's one of my better qualities.
So, specifics aside, the Pyro Archon confirmed the Gnosis...
And somehow honestly...
It's probably because our plan is so risky. We talked to Malika before, and, well, it makes...
Yeah, I trust the Pyro Archon. Plus, she burned down all those precious mementos for Kachina. When it comes to Natlan survival...
I agree. Maybe the captain weighed the costs and came to his own conclusion, but I'm sure life is important. But so are history and memory.
As the Archon, she can't tell—
The next question is... If the captain found a new way to save Natlan, how—
Yeah, and isn't he— this is all super—
We still don't have enough information.
Let's head back then. With how many Fatui there are—
Sounds good. I have a few theories of my own.
Wanna join our garrison, Mililani?
I was just about to ask.
Then you should go register right away.
Register? Nah.
Okay.
You got it. Alright. See you all later. Let's get together and celebrate.
Oh, you betcha!
you